Morning routine, typically on a normal morning of the off-season. Alarm goes off about 4 a.m., 3:55. Grab my breakfast, grab my lunch, kind of head on out. It's typically around 4:15 to 4:20. I'm out of the house. Kind of reflect on the week as it's been, the past week so far. But a lot of times also I reflect on, just kind of what's in my life and how blessed we are and things like that. And towards the tail end of my drive, I'll start to kind of flip through the schedule, the daily schedule, the weekly schedule, make sure there's nothing I'm forgetting before I get to work and things get up-tempo. Yeah, and a lot of it goes without being said. I mean, a lot of times people say me and this and that, but at the end of the day, it's my staff. I've had the ability and I've been fortunate to surround myself with great assistants that really do a tremendous job, and a lot of people out there will never really realize it, but they can take my word for it. A staff that isn't on the same page in this realm typically isn't the best. Not them as individuals, but logistically. And I honestly think the kids could feel it. So I think it's so important to be on the same page to create the best environment to work under.
Champions are born in the dark on early mornings just like this. But you don't have to tell Nick Savage that. Entering his 7th season with Coach Mullen, he knows all too well what it takes.
When you come here, you gotta want to be the best, because Coach is gonna run a program that demands the best, and we want to compete for the best, and that's what we preach on here. But like for me, everybody judges this program on Saturdays, right? And what no one understands is all the invisible mornings. Though I say the work we put in the dark, right, to go shine bright on Saturday. And even though we're not on the field, what we preach, me and my staff, on a daily basis is you have to be at your best. And if you're not, we're going to let you know about it, because at the end of the day, we're not going to let you cheat yourself and your time here. All right, real quick, we're good today. Second workout. We got remember the group warm-up?
Around 6 a.m. every day, the strength staff meets to review the workout plan. Each member of the staff may be responsible for a different section of the weight room, but they all carry the same message. It's not about going as hard as you can, but going as hard as you can exactly right.
So don't do that. But if they're in their range, then let's try and pick that weight for the 5 sets and grind that out. But at the end of the day, we know we're chasing volume on that. Other than that, let's get ready to rock and roll. Yep. Good? Ready, break.
No. Oh! Ready. Get it. Locked in and tight right now. I told you last week it's a grind week. Make sure our mindset's ready to go attack. Gotta be tough. Here we go. You got it, training.
Hey, Gators on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
A good strength staff will bring energy, but a great one will also bring versatility.
Coach AT brings a ton of juice, energy. He's walked the path. He's got an infectious personality, and he wants nothing but the best for our players. They know exactly what they're going to get out of him when they come in the room and it's time to go with Coach AT. The amount of information Coach Tanner has inside is unmatched to the majority of the population in this profession. He's an outside-the-box thinker, and his passion for the field is something that can never be questioned. Coach Reggie is Gator through and through. He understands the time, the commitment, the sacrifice, what these kids chase between a national championship, being the best Gator, first-round draft pick, years in the NFL. Coach Reggie's lived. Every day he makes a commitment to the guys, showing them a way how to go about their business to get to where they want to go. Coach Hackenberger is unmatched in a lot of categories. You're going to get a grinder, a tough guy. He's not going to cut corners. He's going to be honest with the players. And at the end of the day, he knows the standard, and he's going to make sure the value he brings on a daily basis is going to be the absolute best for the program.
All right, family on three. 1, 2, 3.
Living up to the Gator standard goes well beyond success in the weight room or on the field. Every week, the team participates in a Gator Life session designed to further equip them with the tools necessary to be successful in all facets of life.
But I'm gonna let him introduce himself. Shep.
I'm Shep. I am founder and CEO of Shep Inspires LLC. It's an organization that focuses on life skills, and we take hope and inspiration to the people and places that need it most.
When I say all good, y'all say all good. All good? All good. All good? All good. Man, I'm grateful to be here. I'm always grateful to be in the great state of Florida.
Well, this is my second time here in Shep. That was my second time here in Shep. And just what I get from Shep about leadership is just being able to hold myself accountable, but also hold my teammates accountable. Meaning, if I gotta tell them to do something, or if they doing the wrong stuff and then I correct them, they gotta be able to correct me too, just as a leader. Because if they can't correct me, then we ain't moving nowhere.
Because sometimes, guys, the biggest battle that we face is happening right between our ears, right? I've been there before.
He had a strong message, and it came across to us like something that we could really relate to. A lot of people in this room really could relate to what he was saying, and I think it really motivated a lot of people to pick up their pace and be a leader.
I'm hearing things in my head, and you know what? I'm thinking too much. I'm overthinking. It can affect us on the field. It can affect us in the classroom, but it can affect us in life as well.
Yes, the theme is you always want to find a way to become comfortable being uncomfortable and knowing life's going to throw you shots, but ultimately we figure out that tough times don't last, tough people do. And I think it's amazing that you guys have programming in place to help the guys continue to be sharpened, continue to be developed, to prepare themselves so that, you know, what they do on a football field is the least stressful and most challenging thing that they face in life.
I don't get what I want out of life, I will get what we are. What that means is, if you want to win, you need to be a what? Winner. That means if you want to be a champ, if you want a championship, you need to be a what? Champion. Because I don't get what I want, I get what I am.
One big thing that stood out for me was that when he said, when guys usually, when things are going good, they always look in the mirror. But when things are going bad, they look out to other people to find someone to blame. So he told us to do the opposite. When things are going good, in our situation, you look out, like say I do something good, to look out and bring my teammates up with me.
When things are going great, they look out the window. Look for somebody else to show love to, somebody else to bring along, somebody else to give credit to. And when things are going difficult, where do they look? In the mirror. What do I need to do to take the team to another level? What can I do to grow as a leader and as a person and take the squad to another level? How can I help the squad grow? God bless you all.
Everything they put us through is extremely important, especially, you know, when we're working out, running. They always focus on the little things. You know, we went from winning 4 games to 2 10-win seasons, and now to make that next step, it's focusing on the little things, and they're going to push us as hard as we've ever been pushed.
Listen, hey, talking about competitive excellence. When it's time to go, you got to be at your best. Not as hard as I can, but as hard as I can, exactly right. Reminder, team 1 and 2, all the way down with Hackenberger. Team 3 and 4, M-Drill with Coach AT. Team 5 and 6.
Every offseason, a group of leaders is decided by a team vote. This group is known as the Leadership Committee. Before offseason workouts begin, the committee meets for a draft in which 8 teams are formed. What's the competition? everything.
The point overview system. The most undisciplined team has lost every year. Okay? The most disciplined team usually wins.
You got an idea of the guys that you want to draft onto your team, but I mean, you can't get all your picks back to back to back. So you got to have backup plans of other dudes that you might need to pick up on your team.
You're trying to make all-star teams, basically.
I think it really makes the offseason fun. It's not just like, oh, we're about to just go work out. You go in there and people start talking, getting loud, and it really just gets you hyped up to go have fun and work. It makes the workouts fun. I feel like that's how it should be. You're getting a great work in. It's going to be hard, but at the same time, it's something that you can enjoy because you're competing against your brother. And at the end of the day, whether he beat you or you won, you guys know that you guys got each other better that day.
Once again, know what we're out here for. Every rep matters. It's got to be your best and tight. Go ahead, baby.
Hey, grind on three, 1, 2, 3.
You win games in the offseason, basically. So if we don't work right now, then our season, we basically throwing our season away.
It's a competition, so every rep counts. You gotta try to win every rep.
It ain't about how you do this, it's about how you feel it, baby. Let's do it. Let's get it, baby. Let's do it. Stay clean on three, 1, 2, 3.
Come on, work. Stay low, go around the goal. Go around the goal. Come on now. Come on. Get around the goal. There we go. You get 5 points. If the guy lets go of the rope, you get 10 points for taking the rope away. Whoever loses has to bring the rope back for the next guy to go. Whatever you do, though, you do not let go of the rope.
That drill right there is all about mental toughness. Everybody knows it's the hardest drill. Your hands are gonna hurt, your whole body's gonna hurt. You're gonna get really tired after. That's just Coach Mullen wanting us to push ourselves, because once again, he knows in the game, you don't know when it's gonna happen, but something's gonna happen and you're gonna have to be mentally tough. And if you fold in these drills in the off season, you're gonna end up folding in the game.
As long as we got our hands on the rope and we keep pulling back, that's all that matters. Just not letting go of that rope is our whole mentality, because once you let go of that rope, you just gave up.
As a team, we never giving up. We're fighting through adversity, like a bend but don't break mentality.
Hey, listen up. Good workout here today. Eyes up. Competitive edge, competitive mindset, and what we're doing. I like how everybody's competing out here on the field. Okay, make sure we take care of our bodies, hydrate, get ready to go. Big day tomorrow for our first match drill. Coach Savage, what do you got for tomorrow?
Guys, Coach talked about it. Make sure training table right now. Go hydrate up, eat a great dinner, get a great night's sleep. I want to see bright-eyed, ready to go attack tomorrow's workout. 5 o'clock, 5 a.m. Make sure breakfast dress tape, 6 a.m. We are leaving the locker room sharp, 6 a.m.
We leave at 6?
Leave at 6.
Mat drills. Okay, everything we do. It's about pushing myself, maximizing my effort, but maximizing my effort doing it the exact right way. Attention to detail. Not just going hard, going as hard as I can, doing it the exact right way in everything that we do tomorrow morning. Any questions with that?
Mat drills, if I had to define it, I'd just define it as a mental breakdown. They trying to get, they testing your mental, basically. That's what mat drills are.
You ready? Ah! That's tough, no sleepy eyes.
Mat drills is definitely rough. You're getting up early. and you know you about to go into a whole bunch of crazy station.
Listen, you got about a 30-second drive to where we're going to get your mind completely locked in to go be your best. Don't waste a second of this morning on any other thing except your best. We all good.
It's not about pacing yourself. It's not about going through the motions or just trying to finish the workout. It's about attacking every station. Today is like game day. Go as hard as I can go. When it gets hard, can I go harder? When I'm exhausted, can I go harder? Can I find one more play, one more snap, one more strain to go win the game? The harder it gets, the harder I go. That's the mind of a champion.
All the stuff we're doing right now is completely necessary, whether people think so or not. Because if we don't do what we're doing now, we're gonna fail in the fall, and that's not something we want to see happen.
Eyes up! It's up to you to decide how hard you went today. You leave it all out here. Said we get one chance, you get one opportunity to go out there and play every single Saturday. You can't walk off that field saying I left something on the field. Every single Saturday, from the beginning to the end, you got to push yourself, beginning to the end. Every guy here, we need them to do that. Every day we show up, push ourselves to be the absolute best that we can be. You have to be the judge of that. It is not easy to be great. It takes unbelievable mental and physical toughness. Do it right every single time, every single week. That's the type of team we're going to be. Am I good? Good. Tie here, break them down.
Come on, man. Hey, we got to continue to keep elevating, keep getting better. Come on. Be great on 3. 1, 2, 3. Be great.
Next time on This is the Swamp.
Guys are going to show you what they can do. And I believe once it's all said and done after today, some cream is going to rise to the top and separate themselves.
We're headed to the NFL Scouting Combine, where we will meet up with 8 Gators who are hoping to turn their NFL dreams into a reality.
And this place is all ready to have some of the biggest names from college football take center stage.
All right, winning teams get some nice Gatorade down there. Losing teams down on the goal line. First battle of the day, Team 5 against Team 7. Team 5 had 42, Team 7 80.
We did that, yes sir. We did that. Remember that now? Yes sir.
Yes sir. Yes sir.
Hey, have fun. I don't care what y'all talking about. I need this one. You want one? Hey, what? I need that. See what it tastes like.
low on Gatorade.